Hey, you know how preparing for an English test can be kind of boring? Well, it's not with E2 language because we have these things called live classes, which are taught by expert teachers. And they happen twice a day, 7 days a week. So if you come along, it's actually like live and there's people in the classroom with you and it's happening and you're being taught. You're not studying by yourself. So it makes it way more fun. In the video that you're about to see, you're going to see a replay of one of our live classes. If you want to join our live classes, then go to e2language.com. You can sign up for free and you can join our sample live classes. Anyway, enjoy.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to E2 Language. My name is Alex. I'm one of the expert IELTS teachers here, and I'll be hosting you today in this free sample class. Now, the sample class is short and sweet. We are here for just 30 minutes. And during this session, if you're with me on Zoom, please use the chat box. Just click the arrow and make sure your messages are going to all panelists and attendees. Hello, if you're watching on YouTube, just use the chat box over there as well. Let's get straight into it, shall we? All right. Hello, guys. Hi, Pushpa, Safisha, Mariam, and everybody. Welcome along. Ready for a nice big week of IELTS preparation? Almost the end of the year. I know lots of you have your tests coming up. All right. So this sample class today, we are doing the welcome. Now, I'm going to talk about IELTS writing criteria for a little bit at the beginning. Our workshop or our activities today are all about common grammar errors. If you are a regular here at E2, and if you're a member, you should know the most common writing errors really well. And I hope that you don't make any of them anymore. If you're a bit new to E2, this should be really useful for you to just raise your awareness of common errors, which may be lowering your score. I'll show you at the end where to get some extra practice and a quick Q&A as well. This session is 30 minutes. Coming up later today in about 2 hours, we have our new member welcome. So in that session, it's also free, but you'll need to register through e2language.com. The new member welcome, I'll show you all around E2 Language, the course materials, the feedback, the tutorials, the group classes, all of that. Sorry if my sound is not great. Let me see if I can fix it. See how that goes. Okay, YouTubers, come and join at e2language.com next time. It just means that I can communicate with you better in the chat box. You can sign up for free. This class is free every week. Sometimes we stream on YouTube, sometimes we don't. Hello, do we have a live class library? We sure do. Alexander, I'll show you where that is a bit later. This is our live class schedule. So you can see from Monday to Sunday, we have classes every day, at least once, and sometimes 2, 3, 4 classes per day. We are here kicking off Monday with our free sample class. Coming up next is the new member welcome, and then task 1 classes are held tonight. We have task 2 and reading on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we have our advanced writing classes and speaking class, as well as our grammar for IELTS class. Now, this is the really important session linked to today's sample class. Be sure to register for that one. Task 2 and reading on Friday, listening, speaking on Friday, and then writing masterclasses all weekend as well. So lots of stuff happening. And December is going to be very similar to November, also a very busy calendar. All right, let's talk about IELTS criteria. Now, in the chat box, tell me from 0 to 5, how well do you know the criteria? 0 is no idea. 5 is I know everything. Let's talk about just writing criteria. Okay, 3s, 4s, couple of 0s, 3s and 4s. Okay, that's all right. Now, you don't need to know the whole thing, but it's definitely really important to know about the band level where you're aiming. So if you want to score 7, you need to know what the examiner is looking for. Okay, so I'm going to show you today a little bit just about grammatical range and accuracy, but you can see here that there are 4 criteria. The examiner gives you 4 separate scores. So there is quite a lot of information for you to see. Luckily, inside your course materials on E2 in task 1 and in task 2, we have videos explaining in a lot of detail the difference between band 7 and band 6, how to score band 7, how to score band 8. Look for those videos in the course materials of your E2 language course, and I'll show you at the end if you need help. So you're scored on 4 criteria for each task. Task 2, they're called task response, coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, grammatical range, and accuracy. Now, the examiner will give you a separate score like this. So they might say, yep, you're band 7 for task response. You met the criteria, band 7, coherence and cohesion. Your vocabulary range and accuracy was band 7, and your grammar was band 7 as well. This goes together, and the average of these scores, obviously, is band 7. So that's great news. Now, I know a lot of you here and many of you watching on YouTube have scored band 6.5 in the past. And it is very, very common to score 6.5. Very frustrating as well, I know. And the reason it happens so often is that you can score 3 7s and just 1 6 like this will bring your score down to 6.5. So this is why it is quite difficult to score 7, because you need 7s in everything, right? And same for 6. If you have 6 6 6 5, your score is going to be 5.5. Okay, and this layout is quite common. So people may score really well in task response, great linking, good vocab, but too many errors or not enough range will bring the score down in grammar. Okay, so this will be 6.5. All right, so how do I score 7 or 8? We're going to look just at the grammar criterion in a bit of detail. In our classes last week, you remember we were focusing on task response. So we're looking at the other end of the criteria today. Grammatical range and accuracy, I'm just showing band 9, 8, 7, and 6. Okay, look at band 8. Actually, let me go backwards here. So see in band 8, there are 3 bullet points. Uses a wide range of structures. Second one, the majority of sentences are error-free. And third one, makes only very occasional errors or inappropriacies. So range, wide range. Accuracy, the majority are error-free. Okay, and this is what I just want to look at today. So for the moment, we'll put range to the side and just talk about accuracy. Band 8, the majority are error-free. So majority, what does it mean? How many? If your essay is 20 sentences long, how many sentences must be perfect? The majority just means most or more than half. So really, you're aiming for more than 50% of your sentences error-free, absolutely error-free. No comma in the wrong place, no S in the wrong place. Everything is perfect. Okay, now that is quite tough to do. So band 8, majority error-free. Band 7, a little bit more lenient, not majority, but frequent error-free sentences. Okay, just keep that in mind, error-free. So when you get your work back from your teacher or from us at E2, is there a problem in every sentence, or are most of your sentences clean with no comments from the teacher? That's what you're aiming for. Okay, more serious problems are down here in 6 and 5. 6 makes some errors in grammar and punctuation, but they rarely reduce communication. So I can see a lot of errors, but I can understand everything. That'll be band 6 for grammar. In contrast, band 5 may make frequent grammatical errors. Punctuation may be faulty, like the commas are in the wrong place, or the full stops and capital letters are not consistent. And here, errors can cause some difficulty for the reader. Okay, so frequent errors, and as a reader, I have to go back and read again, maybe once or twice, and I have to guess a little bit at your intended meaning. Okay, so band 5, I'm struggling to understand. Band 6, I understand, but I can see errors everywhere. Band 7, no problem understanding, not so many errors. And band 8, we're getting close to perfect there. So in other words, you need, yes, wide range, but also high degree of accuracy to score 7 and above. Now, chat box E2ers, have you been to the Grammar for IELTS live classes recently? Or have you watched them in the recorded class library? Let me know. Yes, Muna, yes, Pushpa. Okay, a few of you have. So there are 8 classes in our Grammar for IELTS system, and we run them live each week. So there's one this week with Marie-Claire on Wednesday, and we have the recordings in the recorded class library. Those classes are designed based on the most common errors that we see. We mark lots of your writing. And so those are like the top 8 areas to work on. Okay, and we're going to see some of them today. So we're going to see the errors, we're going to fix them. But for really detailed, a really detailed lesson on how to improve this area, then I want you to have a look at the Grammar for IELTS classes in your library. But for today, we're going to have a kind of game. There are 18 points that you can score here. And this will give you an indication of whether these errors are a problem for you or not. I can see a couple of questions about marking writing. Maybe someone can answer in the chat box, or I'll answer the question at the end as well. Okay, so firstly, most common errors. Here are the top 14 ones. Subject verb agreement problems, singular plural, also uncountable nouns, articles, verbs. Just look through and tell me, what are the most common errors that you make? Hopefully you've had your work corrected. What did the teacher tell you to focus on? Okay, spelling, articles. Collocations, Paul says. Punctuation. Very good. Okay. Spelling and punctuation. Prepositions, good. So remember, we've got lessons on punctuation, on prepositions, on articles, on nouns, all of those things. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to look at the first common error, and this is subject verb agreement. Can someone give me an example really quickly of a subject verb agreement error? Just type something into the chat box. Subject verb agreement error. Very good. Mariam wrote, she, go. She, go. So that noun, she, that verb, go, do not agree. It should be she goes. Anu wrote, everyone are here. Very good. Subject verb agreement error. Everyone is here. Yeah, good. Okay. Here is a sentence. Okay, can you see the error? I'll read it. The food industry, which relies heavily on the mass production of animals, are guilty of serious misconduct. Where's the problem here? Very good. Yes. So this noun here, this verb do not match. They do not agree. The food industry, which relies heavily on the mass production of animals, not are. Very good. It should be is. The food industry is guilty. Well done. Okay, because this is not the subject, animals. This is the subject, industry. All right, first one, 1 point. Keep track, 18 points, remember. Common error 2, we're going to practice all of these in a moment. That's 1, subject-verb agreement. Number 2, we're looking at nouns, singular, plural, uncountable nouns. So an example of a singular noun is phone. What's an example of a plural noun? Just type in the box. Apples, good. Phones, well done. People. Not luggage, that's not plural. Good. What about example of an uncountable noun? Good. Water, air, rice. Yeah, so you cannot count it. Okay, good. Again, have a look at this sentence. There's more than one error here. The medical, scientific, and cosmetics industries also use animal to carry out researches and conduct experiments. Okay, there are 3 problems here. Can you see them all? Well done, Akshay. Well done, Kadro. Good, Anu, you've got them all there. So here are the problems: animal, researchers, experiments. Okay, so fix them up. It looks like this. These industries use animals, so many animals, to carry out research. Why not research as? Why not? So on the screen before I had ES, but that's wrong. Yeah, very good. This is an uncountable noun. It never has ES at the end. So uncountable. And this one, carry out research and conduct experiments, more than one, conduct experiments. Okay, 3 points for that one. Third error that we're going to look at, kind of connected to this one, is articles. So articles are and the. Munna says there's no word researchers. Yeah, correct. There is a word research, ERS, researchers, the people, but research, the activity, the thing, no plural. Okay, common error 3, article problems. Here we go. While some feel that the zoos have crucial role to play, both in the education and in conservation more broadly, others argue that they are unsuitable places for animals. Okay, a few errors here. While some feel that the zoos have crucial role to play, both in the education and in conservation more broadly, others argue that they are unsuitable places for animals. Okay, so again, we have got 3 errors here. Let's see what you've got. And these errors are related to articles. Either it's there and it's wrong, or it's not there, or it's there and it shouldn't be. Good, Zulva, that's one of them. Okay, so here are the problems. The zoos have crucial role, and the education. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to remove both of the articles the. Some people feel that, why have I taken it out? Why not the zoos? Why doesn't it fit here? Who was that? Pushpa, well done. Yeah, I'm not talking about specific zoos. I'm talking about all zoos, zoos in general. Okay, it's like saying I like cookies, all cookies. It doesn't matter which ones. I like cookies in general, but specific, I like the cookies from this shop. I like the cookies from this shop. That's specific. Okay, so we don't need it here. Same thing with the education. I'm not talking about a specific type of education, just education in general. Okay, but here I need the article a. Zoos have a crucial role to play. Why do I need the article here? Good, Sophisha says because of this word, role. The role is a singular countable noun like this, like phone. You have to put an article or a word like my or this in front of it. So you can't say, I have phone. You have to say, I have a phone. Or this is my phone. Or this is the phone that I bought last year. Okay, so before singular countable noun, you need something. Okay, remember all these rules, all the details are in those grammar videos, which are in the recorded class library. So it's not going to cover all of the rules today, just a quick taste. 3 points for this. Okay, let's put it all together now. Let's see those errors all in one place. And I'll give you time to think about it and also time to type into the chat box. Okay, so you're aiming for perfect here, aiming for total error-free sentences.
Hey, are you enjoying this live class replay? Hopefully you are. Remember, if you want to join them live in the moment with expert teachers and all of your peers, then go to e2language.com and sign up for free.
3 sentences on the screen. I'll give you 2 minutes. If you can, please type the whole sentence, not just the correction. So 3 full sentences into the chat box. I'll leave it open, I think. All right, let's do it. Fix it up. Here we go. Okay, great job. I'll give you a few more seconds, about 20 more seconds. Keep going. Excellent work. One area where I can still see a lot of mistakes, look at number 2. It says, a lot of researches were carried out. Now, many of you corrected this, but you also need to correct this, the verb. So this is an uncountable noun, a lot of research. So the verb needs to match it. That's right, Prasanna. So not research were, research was. Okay, let's see the answers. Here we go. First one, just 2 errors. Animals that are raised in zoos often suffer, no S, physical and psychological issues, more than one. 2, a lot of research was carried out before the university closed the laboratory or closed its laboratory. You could put from here, for those asking, suffer from. Yes, you can put it there. It's correct without it too. And number 3, some people are afraid of animals with an S, despite the fact that they are usually harmless. Some people are afraid of animals, despite the fact that they are usually harmless. 1 point for a fully correct sentence there. Let's see. 2, few people on 3. Well done. Okay, no worries. If you made some mistakes, write it down, just keep track. So you should create your own error list. So maybe you made a mistake with the verbs, then that's something you need to work on, subject-verb agreement. Maybe a mistake with the letter S, then that's a noun problem. Okay, don't panic. There is time to improve. That's why you're here. I'll share a couple of videos at the end, but really the best place for these errors is in the recorded class library, in the grammar classes, or come along with Marie Claire this week. Okay, final challenge is coming up. You'll notice, by the way, all the topics today, all the sentences are about animals. And when you come to the live classes tomorrow, Thursday, and I think Sunday, our theme is also animals this week as well. So a good chance to build vocab around this really common IELTS topic. Okay, when you log into E2, in your blue menu on the left, the recorded class library is about 3/4 of the way down here. So when you click on that, I've just updated all the grammar videos. They are sitting there waiting for you. There's also the core skills section for you to practice with. Okay, final challenge. I'm going to show you an introduction. This introduction comes from the Task 2 Advanced Live class coming up on Thursday. And your job is to rewrite it perfectly. So there are lots of mistakes in this introduction with nouns, with verbs, with articles. If you're a fast typer, please try and type the full thing into the chat box, not just the corrections. I'm going to close the chat box for this one here on Zoom so I can see your writing, but you can't see everybody else's, just so you can concentrate. All right, everybody ready? Okay, let's do it. Look for those errors, get rid of them. 3 minutes, here we go. And that is our 3 minutes up. Let's see. It's looking okay, but I think some of you could edit more carefully. For instance, let me point out here this word, the word relationship. Is that countable or uncountable? Can you have one relationship, many relationships? Is it countable or uncountable? Thanks, Sunit. Yeah, it's countable. Okay, so in this sentence, if you want to keep it as a singular noun, then you need to add an article here. Otherwise, you can make it plural, all right? But you can't just leave it there as a singular countable noun without an article or a word like this, my. Okay, so Kadro, Vivek, that's a message for you, and lots of others. So those are some things just to be conscious of as you're editing. Here are where the problems exist. Article problem, verb, missing word, something here, verb problem. This word doesn't match this word, and a singular problem at the end here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 errors altogether. What's this one going to become? So views is plural. This is used with singular nouns. Good, Mariam, Anu, that's right. Okay, here we go. Throughout history, in general, people have had a conflicted relationship with animals, adoring them as pets and yet exploiting them for food, entertainment, and as research subjects. While some feel that this abuse is justified, others are strongly opposed. In this essay, I will discuss these views and explain why I feel that we should reduce our reliance on animals. Alexander says, why not their views? That's okay, meaning the views of those people, that's okay, yeah. Rinmoy says, why not others have strongly opposed? That is also okay, slightly different meaning. Others have strongly opposed, present perfect. My one is present simple, yeah, present simple. Why not feels? Because this some is short for some people, Kadri. Some people feel. You can't say some people feels. Sunit, can we say as a research subject? Grammatically, yes, but in the context of this sentence, exploiting them for food, entertainment, and as a research subject. So we're talking about many animals. So many animals have been used as research subjects, plural. It seems logical to me to make this plural. But grammatically, in another context, yeah, you could say they used the pig as a research subject. Can we say others strongly oppose? Yeah, but then I'd add something after it. Some feel that this abuse is justified. Others strongly oppose it without the D. Okay. So final amount there, score out of 8. And you should have a final score out of 18 eventually. If you didn't keep track, don't worry. You hopefully have a feeling like my articles are great, or I need to work on my singular plurals, something like that. Now, in terms of vocab, have a look in your course materials in the general and academic vocabulary section. We have these resources called IELTS topic toolkits. And topic toolkit 1 is all about animals. So in there, you guys here on Zoom, all of you have access to topic toolkit number 1. So go course, vocab, topic toolkit. and click on toolkit number 1. It will automatically download. If you're on YouTube, you can also access the toolkit. In the chat box, if you're watching live, click exclamation point toolkit, type exclamation point toolkit, type this in the chat box and the link will pop up for you. All right, so that's just for YouTubers. Can I put the link? I'll show you where to find it, Mona. I think I haven't got it handy, but I'll show you where you can get it inside your course. Now, for more writing help, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube, we live stream randomly. So the best way to catch us live is, well, either come and join at e2language.com for free or click the subscribe button on YouTube. Then you will be notified when we are live or we're about to go live. For more writing help here on E2 Register for our writing classes, we have 6 of them every week. So even if you have 2 days to prepare, you can get a lot of information in a short period of time. So register for the live classes on your calendar. Coming up next today, those of you who have questions about packages and feedback and tutorials, join our new member welcome. So this is free. It'll be on your calendar on Monday. And Writing Task 1 classes are tonight as well. Down here in the recorded class button, this is available if you have any paid package with E2. So from Express all the way up to Gold, this button will appear and all of the recorded classes are kept in there. Also through this menu, you can submit your work for feedback depending on your package. We give you band score estimates, carefully check your vocab and grammar, and we give you lots of feedback and comments and videos to watch and resources to use to help you get where you need to go. So quick reminder, here's our live class schedule. Grab a screenshot if you need it. The live classes, Prasanna, they're in the library for 2 weeks. So today you can watch live classes from 2 weeks ago. All right, and I'm just going to show you quickly where to find that toolkit. Those of you here with me on Zoom. And just a reminder, here's where you register for the new member welcome coming up soon. So toolkit, go to the course, go to the vocab section, go to topic toolkits and click here, topic toolkit number 1, that's it. Then you have your animals topic toolkit. I won't go through it, but there's heaps of stuff in there. And if you're a paid member, you have access to all 20 toolkits as well. All right, thank you everybody. Please come back if you have questions to the new member welcome coming up in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to see you in live classes during the week. Study hard, take care. Thank you for playing along today. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that replay of our live class. Remember, if you want to join in the live class action, check out e2language.com. You can sign up for free and join our sample live classes. And if you do want to upgrade, then you'll get heaps of live classes. And in fact, you can get unlimited live classes on some of the packages. They will help you enormously and they make test prep kind of fun. Cool. Cheerio.